Is that the
You're really
conclusion?
pushing on this one,
No,
Jonathan.
there
So tell me about that. And I know, Sarah, you were saying earlier, we have to mention one of Christopher's fantastic studies, exactly around this.
Yeah, so we did a large low carb versus low fat study. And the approach we took, I think, was fantastic. I'm very proud of this. We wanted it to be a healthy low carb and a healthy low fat. Because when you just say low carb or low fat, how low and which foods, I can easily come up with a poorer and a better diet that both carry that name and are low in carb or fat. When you put good foods, this is where the personalization thing comes in again. After seeing many studies go back and forth on low fat and low carb, we did a study that lasted a year, a weight loss study in 600 people, which is a pretty unusually high number of people. And the weight loss difference was virtually identical in the two groups after a year. But the most stunning thing for me was how variable the responses were to the two diets. So in both diet groups, somebody lost 60 pounds. In both diet groups, somebody gained 20 pounds on a weight loss study. Oh my God, they gained 20 pounds in a weight loss study.
So there were like some people who were put on low carb and put on weight, and there were some people who put on low fat and put on weight, and the reverse.
And the reverse. And I was not calling out outliers. So what's really fun is we graphed for every one of the 600 people, 300 on each diet, what was the result for each person? It was absolute continuum. Somebody lost 60 pounds. Oh, should we do kilos here? No, let's talk pounds. 60 pounds. Somebody lost 55, 50, 45, 40, all the way to the other end of gaining 20. Why? They got the same advice. So how could it be these two diets, which were quite different? They were very statistically different in terms of carb and fat.
So what's the answer?
And the answer is we need to find more areas of personalization. In fact, our study was done to test two of those areas. It was never done to test low fat versus low carb. We thought there might be a predisposition that people who are genetically predisposed because of some genetic mutation one way, or the group that was the most insulin resistant versus insulin sensitive would help explain some of this. And the literature supported that might be an explanation for the variability. Neither of them worked.
So Sarah, what's going on?